Hello, hello, hello. Testing 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello. Am I live? Am I live? Uh, it looks like it. Hello to D Kalele in the chat. It looks like I'm live. Yeah, sound is okay. Good. All right. Let's get right into it. This is the RG557 in white. This was kindly provided by ANBERNIC. DJ Dance Classic, hello. Addy K, hello, hello. Apologies for the late start. I was just having some stream issues, I think. I don't know what happened, but I couldn't get the stream started. But it looks like it's okay right now. So that's why I was a little bit frazzled at the beginning. Sorry, I'm going to just move my chair. Okay, that's good. I'm in gaming position. This is Ridge Racer 7 for PlayStation 3. And the PlayStation 3 emulation on this device is kind of everywhere. So don't expect... It's highly experimental. Yeah, don't expect everything to work. And there's going to be some delays and crashes in this stream for sure. And I'm going to show you probably the first 3 games are going to be the best ones. So let's get right into it. This is Ridge Racer 7. Now I'm using the demo versions for some of these because the demo version is quicker to install, which is a nice thing because these games can be very large, right? They're Blu-ray discs and they're huge, but the demo version does work. Okay, sorry, I need to tune my... Okay, let me just... That looks a bit too bright, doesn't it? Oh, I might have just crashed it. If you tried to change the brightness, it might crash. Okay, JSD, hello. Hello. It's mixed quality because of the drivers. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's all sorts of stuff. Is that okay? All right, let me just bring the brightness down a little bit more. So I can see that's blown out. Okay, but this is by far the best running game, so let's lead with it. All right, everything's in position. Hopefully it works. So I have the FPS counter in the top right. I am running in high mode, so the CPU high. Fan is on auto, I believe. Auto or strong. It's quite loud. Yeah, this is not RG556. Okay, so yeah, this is a bit cherry picked. I'll have to say. But yeah, you can see PlayStation 3 games running quite well here on the RG557. But of course, there's hundreds of PlayStation 3 games. This is probably the best running one. So there's a little frame dip there. Just keep an eye on the top right if you want to see. If you want to see sort of where the FPS is going. I think this game has got some kind of internal VSync because it either goes 60, 45, or 30. So you can see there's some issues there, but it's surprisingly good. If I hit the nitrous button, it's probably gonna give me some graphical issues. So I'll do that on the straight here. The reflections look good here. I will say that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, it's a bit, that tunnel is dark. I tried this on the, I think it was the Retroid Pocket 5 a long time ago, and it was running pretty similar, maybe not as good. Okay, I'm going to hit the nitrous. Okay, nitrous looks alright, actually. I've played this track before, so all of the shaders have been cached and built. So there is that. I've run it several times actually, just because I I couldn't believe my eyes. But the initial setup for some of these games can be brutal. Like, it can be hours for some games. For example, Metal Gear Solid 4. That game takes absolutely ages to like sort itself out when you launch it for the first time. Okay, let me try to... Whoa. Okay, this this is looking good. The reflections here look really good. Maybe as you go around that... Whoa, as you go around that corner, it doesn't look so good. So I'm not playing too well because I usually play Ridge Racer from the inside, the cockpit view. And it's... also, I can't... With this tripod setup, I can't see the screen properly. Okay, here comes the excuses. Here comes the excuses. Okay, let me try and at least put a respectable lap in here. Okay. You can see I'm playing with the D-pad. Yeah, I've always played Ridge Racer with a D-pad. Okay. Alright, looking good. Yeah, looking good. So sorry I can't read the chat, but I'm just keeping my eyes on the road here. While the replay goes on, I can answer some of the questions maybe that are coming up. But the reflections do look good in this little tunnel, I will say that. How did that guy overtake me? Okay, that tunnel is... Whoa. Okay. That's pretty good. Okay, let's try and get around this corner. I think that might be it. Okay, nice. So I started this stream about, I think it was 99% battery or something like that, so it's pretty close to the top. Okay, JSD can Killzone run on this device Metal Gear Solid 4, so I couldn't get Metal Gear Solid 4 working. Pepe Mal 5, hello. Welcome to this chat. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 4 is a... I wish it was working, but I couldn't get it working. So yeah, this is by far the best running game. Pretty cool to see. Pretty cool to see. I'll just put the replay on here so we can check the FPS of that. Okay, it looks all good. Yeah, so a couple of dips to 30, 45, but most of it is actually 60 FPS. Pepe Mao 5 asking what are the minor upgrades between 556 and 7. So the chip is completely different. They're using a Dimensity 8300 in the 557, and the sticks are completely different as well. So the sticks are this different style. They're slightly smaller, but they are very, very accurate. I think they're 8,000 hertz refresh, or 8,000 what do you call it? It sort of reads out the input 8,000 times a second, I believe. And yeah, clearly the 557 Wi-Fi is a lot better actually. It's quite good. I was doing a test. I think it's just Wi-Fi 6E. It's a lot faster than the previous ANBERNIC generation. Yeah. Okay, you can hear the fan going off because yeah, I'm hitting the device quite hard. I'm not sure if it can last a full hour actually. We'll see, because it gets the battery does get hammered when you're doing stuff like this. What's the weather in GB? It's pretty sunny today actually. It's quite sunny. I went outside and it's pretty hot. Actually pretty hot. Okay, you can see this icon down here. This is the touch interface for the input here. All right, let's move on to another game. But Ridge Racer 5, by far the one of the best games that you can see on here. So I'm gonna restart the emulator every time I start up again, because just for sort of memory reasons. Right, this is all the stuff I have installed. My name. Oh, sorry. Did I? I'm not going to tell you my name. No. No, because the chat is like down here, I think. So I didn't see it. Have I tested MGS4? I know that's going to be the biggest question. Yeah. Let's. I'll show you MGS4. It doesn't work, I'm afraid. But I'll show you how far I can get with it. I really wanted to play MGS4, yeah, of course, but we'll just show you. We'll just show you. You can call me Jack. Oh, Pliskin. This is actually the demo version of MGS4. I believe there might be... I don't know, there is a version, like the full version, and then there's a patch, and I heard that might make the game better. Yeah, these nuts. So I'm playing the demo version, and I'm wondering if that's my problem, but it takes absolutely ages to get this game to even do anything, because it just takes so long to compile the shaders and stuff, and to do the startup. So I've not done that, I'm afraid. Guns of the Patriots, fantastic game. Really, really great game. Yeah, this is the demo version. DJ Dance Classic asking how many handhelds I have. I have over 50 now, I think. I mean, it's gone over 50. Okay, so we can see the title screen. I can press start. I'll pick this, and then we can't get any further than this, I'm afraid. So we'll see. Maybe this is the lucky try. Maybe this is the lucky one. Okay, I'm gonna press start button. Okay, everyone cross their fingers. Yeah, I'm in the screen now. I'm in the screen because I'm using a tripod. Okay, I press start, and that's what happens. So that's it. That's it, I'm afraid. Metal Gear Solid 5. Another 5 is Virtua Fighter 5. And if you see my Retroid stream, you'll know that this game runs quite well. So this is probably going to be a shorter stream, by the way, because the battery's not going to last, and plus I'm going to run out of games to test. Okay, let's check that game data. What my top 3 ANBERNICs? My favorite ANBERNICs: the RG34XX the slide, and then probably 34XX. Both 34XXs and the slide I'm using mostly. The 556 and this 557 I always thought a bit big, but it's okay. It's okay. Like, because I'm not sure I'm a big handheld person, but what are you guys talking about in chat? Yeah, I don't know. I don't play as much on these big ones as like the Odin 2 base that I have, and then the this one, the 556, 557. I don't generally find myself wanting to pick these up. I like the smaller handhelds, I think. All right, this is Virtua Fighter 5, and similar to how it was running on RP4, it runs pretty good here. All right, I'm going to play as Sarah, because Sarah is my favorite Virtua Fighter 5 character. And then let's try and get here. So this does run better than the RP5, by the way. There's no doubt about that. Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah, you can see here, like straight away, it's pretty solid FPS. Okay, let me try and play this properly. Okay, music's a bit, I don't know, music doesn't sound right in this game, but it's okay. Maybe it's like the sound balance is different. .557 is better than RP5. It is in terms of spec. It's like you can see straight away. This is way better than how I was playing it. But granted, I was playing it on RP5 a long time ago. Android. I'm playing Android here. This is Android. Archie, hello, and Dvorak, hello. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. By the way, I'm cherry picking the games. I'm really cherry picking the games. These are two. So Ridge Racer 7 and Virtua Fighter 5 are games that run very well on this emulator. But there are a lot of games which just don't work. So I've massively cherry picked these two. Yeah, DJ Dance Classic, definitely the Snapdragon does have the advantage. I think Snapdragon might be able to play more games, because in this I just get some random crashes, and they're like simple games as well. I'll show you that maybe later on. As we get further into the stream, yeah, there'll be more. You can get more and more disappointed. King Bill 26, sorry. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hello to Bread and Jam as well. How about Skyrim? I don't have Skyrim ready to go, but I think Skyrim, if you want to play that, probably maybe win later, or the Switch emulated version would be better than this. Oh god, I'm getting smashed. Okay, so I'm playing this at 720p, by the way, and all the games that I'm going to try today are 720p. But even though they are 720, it looks very sharp. So I'm not sure if there's some bug or... yeah, I'm not sure if there's something wrong with the emulator, because apparently this is 720p, but sometimes it doesn't look like that to me. Like in terms of the UI elements that you see, they're very sharp, and I don't know, it just looks a little bit too good for 720p. Oh, that was a camera issue there. The Boku animations. Can I try some games on Win 600? Wow. Oh yeah, I've not streamed my Win 600. That's a good point. I do. My Win 600 is in a box somewhere. I've got it. I've got it here with me. I do have it here. Oh god. Okay, I got to actually concentrate now. I was just mashing buttons before, but I do have to concentrate on this. Which PS games do I have? I have quite a lot. I actually have a lot of the demo versions, which have made it a lot faster to install these. But we have seen Ridge Racer 7 at the beginning of the stream, and this is the second game of the stream. I think I'll only be able to show about 5 games working well or decently, or playably, and we'll be moving on to the next game because I've just lost. Hello, there's a Korean person in the chat. Hello, welcome to the stream. Alastar as well. Hello. Andrew38. Hello. Good to see you here. But yeah, I think VF5 works really well on here because on the RP5 when I was playing it, it didn't quite have the power to be running at 60 all the time. And I think there was maybe 1 or 2 drops or 1 or 2 issues here. So VF5 running really, really well. Dekalele has the battery on the Win600. It's not like garbage, but it is very close to garbage. I'll say that. I don't like the fan in the Win600. That's what really bugs me about that handheld. Okay, so let's get out here. So you just press the home button here to come back to RPCSX, which is what I'm using here. RPCSX for Android. I'm using this firmware version here, the latest PS3 firmware version, and pretty much a lot of the settings are at default. There's not much I've changed here. I've just changed compile threads to 16. Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot here. I think you can probably look at some of these or look up some of these settings on sort of the common guides. I've not really done much at all besides just tweak 1 or 2 settings and then bind my controller. So let's just quickly check the battery. So I started the stream about 99-100%. I've used a lot of the battery already, so 81% now. So as I get through this PS3 stream, I think more and more, yeah, it's not going to take much to just destroy my battery. So this is all the stuff that I have installed. There is one game here which I can't get rid of, which is very strange. So I'll play something. I'll just show something which doesn't work too well, which is going to be split second. So somebody was talking about split second the other day. This one doesn't run well at all. So let's just give you an idea of how it's not all roses in PS3. RG557 PS3. Okay, yeah, I should bring out my Odin 2 because Odin 2 is good. Odin 2 is good. DJ Dance Classic, I am still gathering the courage to do the Mini 2 V2 install. I don't think I'll be doing it soon, to be honest, because I don't need that in my life yet. Am I looking to King of the Hill relaunch? I didn't watch King of the Hill. Sorry about that. I didn't watch it back in the day, so it's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing for me there. Psycho Daddy, hello in the chat. King Bill 26. Can this play 360 games? The best way to play 360 games is probably through any PS3 emulation or Wii U emulation. It's basically don't use the 360 game because I think 360 emulation is just non-existent. Okay, this is taking a bit longer than I thought, but yeah, generally for every game you will need to do something like this, and it takes absolutely ages to compile the shaders and get them going. So yeah, that's how it is. This is all very quick because I've sort of preloaded some of these games already. But I was surprised that this game actually ran. But I don't think it runs too well though. But we'll show you what it's like just to give you an idea, give you a variety. I've already hit the big 2 that work well. So Virtua Fighter 5 and Ridge Racer 7, they work pretty well. So I would recommend those games for PS3 emulation. All right, here we go. This is when Disney used to make games, original games, which is quite funny actually. Okay, Deboku Animations. You planning to buy the RG slide? Some indie games on the Sudachi or use it. Deboku Animations. I believe that there's an emulator called Eden, which might be worth trying. That'll be the one that I'm going to try. If I was to come back to Switch emulation, I want to try that particular emulator. So I don't know if it's a fork of Sudachi, but I believe Ryujinx also exists on Android now. Okay, so you can kind of see it starting to choke. I'm getting 6 FPS here on the title screen. Okay, this is just a movie that's playing. You found a broken PS3, a broken drive PS3. Hardware is still best for PS3. Yes, I used to live in China, right? I used to live in Hong Kong. I shipped my PS3 over to here. My PS3 is, I think it's the second model, like the slim one, and I've kept my PS3 as well. I love that generation. I kept my I didn't keep my 360. I bought a new 360. I bought a Xbox 360e, which is, I believe it's the latest model. Okay, so this is all a movie, right? So it's a bit, you know, it's not really playing the game. So I'll skip this movie, and then you can see what the game actually looks like. And yeah, it's not going to be pleasant, I'm afraid. You can already see it. Yeah, you can already see what's happening. So I'm afraid like most of the games that you try are going to be like this. Like really low FPS and just like garbage, unplayable. Yeah. And also this game, right, is... Oh, there's another thing about this game I forgot. I forgot how you accelerate. How do I actually drive? Is it there? Oh god. Yeah, I can't actually drive. So in split second it looks all messed up. And it's, I think it's just crashed. Oh no, okay. Yeah, you can kind of see there's like some shader issue. Just in the blur is just permanently on. But also the control doesn't work. Oh, there you go. There's some stuff going on here. So a lot of the games are going to be like this. That's split second. Chrono H, you're visiting China from the US. How much is it? RG557 in there. I'll have to look it up for you, Chrono H. But if you, I think as a general guideline, just check out the sale prices. Like if you look at the discount that they give on, let's say the RG405 or something, or the RG like the ones that are getting discounted, and then sort of convert it to percentage, then that would be the amount you're paying. I think it's less than 2,000 RMB, but I don't know how much, I'm afraid. The PS3 emulator is here. The name of it is here. RPCSX for Android. I think it's RPSX Android UI is what you want to be looking for. Okay, let's move on. So that was a complete split second. It's a classic game. I think it's not even been ported to anything else, but yeah, that's something that doesn't work. Let's go for Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Deep Boku Animations Dusk. Is Dusk the first person shooter game? Is it like the boomer shooter? I want to play that actually. I want to play that. I like boomer shooters. What was it called? I played Ion something Ion and Strafe. I need to play Strafe. And yeah, I like boomer shooters. I do like boomer shooters. Mag, bloody hell, that game. Massive action game. Yeah, I never played that game. I never played that one. Massive action game. I think I will do one of these streams for the Snapdragon, maybe the Flip, because I feel like a lot more of the games are going to work, but the performance is going to be lower. Okay, here we go. This is This is Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So if MT Framework is working, I wonder if Dead Rising will work. Okay, again, this is just a movie, just an intro, so I'm gonna skip this. Debugger animations, planning to buy. Okay, Win 600 might not be the one to get. I think Win 600 is quite old now, so be wary of buying that. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. All right, I'll get into the game because that is just a video. Okay, I'll just get the game started up. So offline mode. All right, I think this game it runs decently, but there are some shader issues, some texture issues. All right. I will go random characters. Okay, so a little bit of loading there. So that character there in the middle looks messed up. Yeah, so the shaders need to come in. Okay, let's... Oh god. Okay, so not... Yeah, FPS is about 40. Between 25 and 40, I'd say. So not full speed. I think maybe if you had frame skip 1, this would be playable. Because it doesn't go down below 30 that often. Or maybe the shaders are not quite right as well because it looks a bit dark. The game looks a little bit dark. How do I change character? Okay, this King Bill 26, this is bigger than a Vita. It's quite a bigger handheld, right? It's a 5.5-inch screen. I the beep, hello. Welcome to the stream. Oh, it is almost hitting 60. Oh god, okay. Just as I said that, I think it's gone. I think it's crashed. Alright, so we got our first crash of the day. I'll give it one more. No, I won't give it one more. So that was Marvel vs. Capcom 3. We couldn't even get through a single match. That's a shame. Alright, I will move on to Dynasty Warriors Gundam. Oh, Psycho Daddy, yeah, actually reminded me what that game is. Iron Fury. Yeah, Iron Fury is a great game. I actually finished it on desktop, on PC. Runs a bit slow. Okay, that's a shame because that's pretty good, that game. It doesn't look too complicated as well. Okay, these nuts. What do I think is the most powerful device for under 200? That's a good question now. So you've got T820 or Snapdragon 865. I don't think you can get an 8 Gen 2 for under 200, right? Because Odin starts at, is it 250 or 299? so that's going to be out of the question. Yeah, basically it's T820 or Snapdragon 865. If you play a lot of Sony games, go for the Snapdragon. If you have a specific requirement on like buttons or just the style of the device, like vertical, then go for something from ANBERNIC. That would be my advice. Yeah, second-hand Odin 2. So something that's... Odin 2 has been around a lot now, so second-hand Odin 2 could do it. So even second-hand Steam Deck, because x86 with PS2 emulation is quite good, isn't it? Ravenous Mecha, this or RP5? This is a difficult question, actually. So I kind of don't like the ergonomics of the RP5. I need to play with it a little bit more. But the RP5 has got really good support on Snapdragon and PS2 side. So if you play PS2 games, probably if that's going to be your main thing, then get the RP5. But then this one can kind of do a little bit more, and it's got a lot of potential. Like, we're playing PS3 games here. I don't think you'll be playing that many PS3 games, like, seriously on RP5. So, yeah, and there's the comfort factor as well. I think I've said that in terms of the 556 RP5 and RP4 is the 556. You could save a bit of money and also have reasonable performance, like okay performance. Okay, Deboku Animations, is there anywhere to play PC games on ANBERNIC devices? I've been actually trying to run some PC games, but I've not had much success yet. I think there's a Winlater build called Winlater Bionic, or there's a Mali build as well. So that's some stuff that might be worth trying. I've not investigated it too much. Psycho Daddy, yeah, I want to get that grip, I think, because I think the grip might be required for RP5. RP4, it was helpful to have. Dominic, hello in chat. The RP5 has best ergonomics to you. Okay, yeah, for me, I think, yeah, it's just okay for me in terms of ergonomics. Like, it's not bad. It's not bad ergonomics, but it's just not quite there for me. All right. So this is Dynasty Warriors Gundam, and as you can see from like the menus and stuff, there's no problem. And this cutscene as well is, I think this is a real-time cutscene. This also looks pretty good. I can't remember how this game works in game, but we'll find out in a moment. Oh, you have small hands. Okay, yeah, that would make sense. So I think the 557, 556 might be a little bit... if you have small hands, it might feel a bit of a handful, because the grips are quite full, and for me, I've got medium hands. I've got medium-sized hands. All right, it's getting a little bit dark here, so I'm just going to bump that up a bit so you can see what's going on. This game's a little bit dark. Okay, so Dynasty Warriors Gundam actually working pretty well here. I feel like I've misrepresented PS3 emulation here, because a lot of these games, you know, Ridge Racer 7, Virtua Fighter 5, they work really well, right? But they are definitely the minority. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 also was playable, you know, with some frame skip. It wasn't a complete disaster, apart from the crash. This one is actually pretty good. I mean, the game is Dynasty Warriors, so it's you know, it's an acquired taste. Dynasty Warriors. I mean, I finished one Dynasty Warriors game, and I've I think it might have been enough for me. But this one, I mean, I've not played any of the spin-offs as well. Am I not doing this properly? Okay. Let's try and get some of these guys. If the 557 was 150, you would consider it. I don't think it's going to get down there for a while. I I wouldn't expect a discount on 557. It's just come out as well. Okay, a little bit of an FPS drop as we get more and more characters on the screen here. Okay, where's Field D? Okay, what's going on here? The enemy field. Let me just turn this down a bit. The sun just came out. So I don't have any lighting. I'm using... the sun is my lighting. So it's going to look a bit weird here. Okay, what's that? Armor 200. All right. Okay, I'm just trying to get to like a, I don't know if there's a boss character or something around, or just something a bit more exciting, and then I'll. Okay, I'm hitting the south. Mission acknowledged. All right, conquer the southern point. All right, let's go over here. Yeah, I imagine some of the other Dynasty Warriors games, like, is it One Piece and Berserk? They probably will work quite well as well. Okay, I think I'm good. I'm good, man. I don't have the... Yeah, just watching robots or mobs just get destroyed by a powerful character is not really not really my thing. Dynasty Warriors. Oh god, there's a lot of... Okay, I guess this is what Dynasty Warriors is all about. Getting in the middle of some... Just destroying these general chaff. And doing the same combo over and over again. Master Asia. Okay. Oh no, it's the enemy defense commander. Oh god, okay. Field gained. Alright. Okay, I'm skilled and I shall promise. Right, I'll leave it there for Dynasty Warriors Gundam. It's pretty good. Like the FPS, like it's very playable. It's dipping down to around 45, but 45, 60 you're going to see in this game. And it's... I don't think there's any glitches going on. It's quite good. Quite good. Alright, I'll leave it there for Dynasty Warriors Gundam. Just going to reboot the... Let me reboot this. Okay, Vita 3K. Yeah, there's Vita 3K is a thing. But I think I've had problems on Marvel vs. Capcom 3 in that game. Ian, hello, welcome to the chat. Welcome back. Odin 2 is 6 inches. Yes, it is. And yeah, I generally don't think I have a single 7-inch handheld, actually. I think the biggest handhelds I have are 6-inch Pocket S. Metal Gear Solid 4, it does not work. Zodiac S12, it's a shame. Doesn't work. I tested it as a second game today. Okay, if you've watched my streams before, you'll know this special game. And we'll see how it runs on the 557. Dr. Lovebox, Infamous, I don't have Infamous around. I don't have it around. I will come back to this because PS3 is quite interesting. I think as they update the emulator, we can drop in and come back to it. I do want to do a 3DS stream at some point as well. Hyperplay RPG says the 557 is discounted on the ANBERNIC site Yeah, ANBERNIC's have got they've got a summer sale right now. How's the day been for me? It's been all right. I tried to do a little bit of work this morning, and I think I got something done. But we're near the end of the day and we're streaming. So Bound by Flame, if you remember, this game had some mad issues, but on the 557, actually pretty good. Actually pretty good. So on the Snapdragon, this game was just a mess in more ways than one. But on the 557, right, it seems to work properly, which is a bit odd. I don't know if maybe I've got a different version of it, or yeah, but this is Bound by Flame. So this was an obscure European RPG, and it was actually not too bad. I finished this game on a PC. The shaders don't. I think the lighting is a bit too bright in this game. Maybe it's not quite right and not representative of the actual game, but this game actually runs all right. And whoa, where am I going? Search. It certainly runs better than the RP5. Okay, I'm lost. Yeah, it looks too bright, but I don't know if that is actually the game. Because he looks okay when you sort of, you know, from this angle. Like maybe there's like a shader missing or something. But it does look okay. Godot, Dynasty Warriors 7. Fred, I don't have it available. Hyperplay RPG, yes, I do have the updates. I have all the updates. Retroid deal screen. Yeah, I didn't buy this, the Retroid deal screen. I feel like if I bought it, I would just, it would just be lying around, and I wouldn't, I wouldn't use it, because it's something that you sort of attach to the device. I think I just wouldn't do it. So this guy looks quite good. So I think the game is meant to look like this, because he looks quite detailed and the lighting looks good. I think you're meant to be in some kind of a desert situation. Have I ever played Back to the Future? Is that the Telltale game? I have not played that game actually. I think I have it though. I think I have it. Okay, there's some people here. That's pretty interesting. Okay, so we haven't got Skyrim, but we got this game instead. Alright, there's some... Can I go in here? Enter the temple, alright. Zodiac Quest 12, Fist of the North Star, Ken's Revenge. Okay, that sounds good. Okay, it's looking really good now. Wow, look at that. Wow, this looks quite good. I mean, it's a 30 FPS game, and yeah, I guess the original was 30 FPS, but these graphics look quite good. Like the textures look really sharp. Lighting looks good. So maybe outside is, I don't know. Outside was a bit off, but this inside looks good. Okay, I'm getting lost here now. In this dark corner. Okay, I found the dash button. Okay, I've got some refined metal. Okay, what is that? Okay, am I already lost? I'm not too good at playing these kind of games on stream because I'll just get lost. Okay, I got some raw metal. Okay, that looks important. Okay. Oh, okay, you can upgrade your equipment. Right. Does he have a sword, this guy? Yeah, he does. Okay. Alright. Okay, so it's that type of game. Alright, let me just turn that. Let's turn that up a little bit. Theo, I'm using RPCSX on Android to play this. This is not Linux, this is Android. This is still Android because RG557 doesn't have Linux. Okay, I got some gold. How the hell do I get out of here? That's always the issue. Right, there's another chest there. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, I'm officially lost now, so unless I find... Okay, oh, is it down here? Is it over here? What's over here? Oh, there's a chest. There's another chest there. Can he jump, this guy? Okay, that's not jump. All right, I'm a bit lost, but this has been bound by flame, and on this device it runs pretty well actually. Chrono H, quickly going through the RPCSX settings I'm using. Yep, I will do that now then. So this has been bound by flame. Now, so I kind of got inspired by there's a guy called Retro Tech Dad, and he did a big sort of a PS3 special video, and I got inspired by that video to check out more games that he didn't do. I think he tested more indie games and PlayStation Network games, and I've basically followed his settings. So the settings, so all credit to him. So he's installed the latest firmware. So this is basically what you have to do when you start RPC. I have bloody trouble saying this. RPCSX. Have it installed. It's just a normal Android app, APK. Then it asks you to install the PlayStation 3 firmware, which is 4.92. And then just ignoring the settings for now. The overlay is just your controller stuff. So I don't do any of this stuff because I don't use the overlay, and it should detect your controller. And then system info, you don't really need to bother about either. So in settings, there's a ton of stuff here. Generally, I've not touched any of this stuff. So custom driver is there for Snapdragon, but yeah, not here. We don't have custom drivers here. And then controls is for binding all of your controller. So you know how to do that. So the settings that probably are most interesting here are in advanced settings. And now there's millions of bloody settings here. Millions and millions. So I think the ones that he calls out in Retro Tech Dad's video are the ones that are worth doing. So maximum compile threads is the thing that I changed. So in this emulator, you get a star for everything that you've changed from the defaults, which is really useful because I wouldn't remember what the hell I've changed on this device. So hopefully you can see that. By the way, is that appearing okay? If you can't see the text, I can change the brightness a bit, but I think that should be all right. Yeah, it's okay. So I've changed that one in the core menu. I've not changed anything in VFS. In video, I'm using Vulkan and 720p, so just normal stuff. I've disabled MSAA. And then something what Retro Tech Dad, what he did was he set the resolution scale to 150. Now, I didn't do this because I just want to run at 720p. But yeah, I think he wanted to upscale to 1080p, so I just left that. And then performance overlay, I've enabled this just so you get the FPS, and I put the detail level to low because you get the FPS number itself and then the CPU usage. I've just made it a little bit bigger as well and changed the position of it, which is not really that interesting. And then I think that might be it. The audio settings I've not changed at all. Input output also no changes. I might have just changed the no changes there. On the system, I normally like the I normally like enter as circle, so I changed that. But I mean, it's a small thing. Network is all disabled. I'm not using the network. Some games, I believe there might be 1 or 2 games which crash if you don't have any fake PSN, so you might want to try that or look that up. Save states, I'm not using any of this stuff. Miscellaneous, I think I've also not really messed around with all this stuff as well. So very, very basic settings. I've not changed much at all. That's your little settings roundup. Okay, Joseph Neal, hello, welcome to the stream. Samba Gogo, welcome to the stream as well. Looks a bit Fisher Price. I have a black RG556, so I thought I would go white. Excuse me, for the 557. Okay, so that's all the settings. I forgot. Sorry, I think who was asking for that? Chrono H. I hope that helped you out. So not actually that much in terms of settings. Right, let's go through. Let's go to another game which hopefully works. Oh God, what works? Okay, Bionic Commando Rearmed works. Chicken McNugget, yeah, you heard there's a PS3 app. So I believe that it's doing the same thing as this, because what these apps do in the background, they're running a container, I think, and then they're running the Linux version. I think that's what's happening. Theo, I don't have resistance wall, man, I'm afraid. Not here. Oh God, what's going on? Okay. Funny story, Mbuna. I've played. I think Resistance Fall of Man was the first game I ever played on PS3 when I got mine. I haven't tested Tekken either. I've tested Soul Calibur and I couldn't get that working. I think I tested Tekken on RP5 before and it was really slow. Okay, Pride Tunes, hello. Okay, let's start the demo. Okay, hopefully this works. Okay, that's his hook. Oh. Oh. Okay, he took a moment. He took a moment to die, but he did die, and it continued. The game continued. Okay, I'm probably not meant to go there. Okay. That was really... I thought we'd lost it then. I thought we'd lost it. Can he... He can't even shoot in a diagonal, this guy. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, this game is not easy to control. Okay, what is that? Okay, hack enemy network. That sounds good. Oh god. What the hell is this? Oh no, I didn't know what was happening. Okay, let's can we contact HQ. Hey man, how's it going? Okay, this is some kind of Metal Gear Solid thing. Okay, alright. Let's get out of here. That's pretty funny. I failed to hack the... Oh, come on. Okay. Are you meant... Actually, do you need to hack the... Maybe I need to hack the thing, actually. Maybe I should continue trying to... Yeah, I'll try again. Try again. Okay, what the hell is this? Okay, have I got to get the ball to the... Alright, I think... Yeah, alright. It's a 3D, like, maze. Okay, I figured this out. Oh, shit. Oh, this is a rubbish minigame, man. This is rubbish. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm close. I'm really close. Oh yeah. I got it. Hacked. So, you got hacked. Someone is playing the game without buying it. Yeah, it's just a demo. It's just a demo. Oh, did I finish the demo? Okay. All right, let's go. Let's go. That guy respawned. Okay. Where am I meant to go? Oh, that was close. Can you... Oh, nice. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's get that guy. This game's alright. This game's alright. I think it was like a PlayStation Arcade... Xbox Arcade, was it? PlayStation Network thing. It's not too bad. I played a bit of the original Bionic Commando on the Commodore 64. But I was never... That was a really hard game, actually. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. The guy can't jump. That's why he actually can't jump at all. So that's why my movement is like really strange in this game. He can only use his hook. And if there's like sandbags in the way, you can't get up there, right? Oh, God. Okay. Oh, there's a boss. Oh, how the hell do you get that? Well, what happened? I didn't press anything then. Okay, end of demo, I guess. End of demo. So I'm playing the demo versions of these games because it's a way easier to install these demos because they're much smaller. But I guess I finished the demo. Okay, Brendo 1155 does Call of Duty World at War work? So I was desperate for this game to work, but I don't think it does. Let me try it again. But I could not get the game started. I could get into the menus and stuff, but yeah, I couldn't do it. But let's see again. Do I have Saints Row the second? No, I don't. I don't. Brett Sampson, yeah, Split Second. We tried it earlier. It was a bit of a shit show. It was a shit show. I couldn't accelerate, and the graphics were just messed up. It's a Treyarch. Yes, it's a Treyarch game. But Brenda, I'm afraid it doesn't work. It doesn't work. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, Split Second was the one where I was in the car, but it didn't. I couldn't accelerate. Yeah, we're losing FPS even just on the intro here. I'm going to skip this, but all of these menus work good. But then when I try to start a game, it's not good. Let me see if you can get into the game. Yeah, it is loading, but it's not going to work. Is it? It's not. Is it going to work? No. Oh, when the FPS counter stops moving, that's when it's gone. Oh, what? Wait, what? It's something happened. Something happened. Oh, yeah, I think it's gone. I think it's gone. Yeah, it didn't want me to. Okay, it's gone. It's gone. Right. Yeah. So that's what that game is like, I'm afraid. We've got some other stuff. This game works. This Dark Mist. That game works. It's a Japanese game. Uncharted 2 does not work. Bayonetta does not work. Bioshock, Bulletstorm, Modern Warfare 2 all don't work. Wipeout HD gets into a race, but it's too slow. And Super Rubber Dub doesn't. I can't even get into a game on that one. So that's a quick rundown. I got Siren here as well. This doesn't work, and when you press start in the menu, it doesn't load up. Dead Space 2 also doesn't work as well. I heard Eternal Sonata should work, but I couldn't get it working. All right. So for one last for the end of the stream, I'll put Ridge Racer 7 on again. I know it's not the most interesting game, but yeah, let's have a look. For anyone who missed it, I think Ridge Racer 7 and Virtua Fighter were the most impressive games today. Tommy asks, how do Android games work? I don't know, actually. I'm not a big Android game player, so I've not tried, to be honest. I've not tried. Yeah, I agree with Chicken McNugget. It's more of a emulation issue with a lot of these. Okay, I'll give you a quick quick play out of this game, and then maybe I'll put Virtua Fighter back on as well. This game runs quite well, as you saw at the beginning of the stream. But if you missed it, here it is again. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Oh, I like my Ridge Racer, so I like playing this game. I should play more. I should play Ridge Racer 2 on PSP. I think that's the next one I want to play. Oh, someone just hit me in the back. Okay, that's Ridge Racer 7. And then by far the best games, Ridge Racer 7 and Virtua Fighter 5 as well. Works really good. Zodiac Curse says all games, basically all of these game tests are me going into a wall. Yeah, it's very possible. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Oh, what am I doing? Tony Hawk. Yeah, I actually like Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk's great. Yeah, running great. I think this one runs better than Ridge Racer actually. Okay, so there's the two best games for me on PS3 emulation. We'll leave it there for the stream. This has been the RG557 on PS3. I have not tried any Switch emulation on these new handhelds. Alright, okay, so thanks for watching. I'm going to leave my character to get destroyed there. Thank you to so what's going on here? Turn this down a bit. Thank you to Pride Tunes Declarely, Theo, thank you. Zodiac Coast 12, Chicken McNugget, King Bill 26, Ian, Tommy, Brenda 1155, thank you for watching. Brett Sampson, Joseph Neal, thanks for watching, thanks for coming by. Chrono H, thanks for your question. Samba Gogo, D's Nuts. Who else? Fairs Gaming. Yeah, this is PS3 on Android, yes. Deboku Animations, thank you. Dr. Lovebox, Godot, thanks for coming back. Hyperplayer RPG, Psycho Daddy. Dominique, thank you for watching. And 08ESCO, Ravenous Mecha, I the Beep, thanks for watching. Someone with a Korean name, and Alastor, Andrew38, Pepe Mouth 5, Bread and Jam, Dvorak. Everyone, thank you for watching. This has been the PlayStation 3 on the RG557, which is available from ANBERNIC. Thank you to ANBERNIC for sending this over, the RG557. All right. Thank you. Bye now.